We hit the stream button. We start the stream. We post the Discord notification. And we go live. That's today. Am I forgetting anything else? What else do I typically forget? Let's go with turn down my alert volume. That's probably a good one. Don't want to blow out my ears. OMG, hi. What is the name of this emote? I can't actually hover and see it. It's called hi. Oh, okay. That's the vibe it gets. Or gives, I should say. Anyways, let's resume some Zomboid. What the fuck? What, you don't like? You don't like that? I didn't like it. Do you want me to do it again then? Is that what you're saying? Looked like a call for help. Yeah, it's safe to say if I'm not doing that, if I just start doing that, uh you can put me out to pasture. Someone had a gun pointed at you off screen. Yeah, it definitely gave that vibe, huh? Help! Help me! What was Carolyn? Yeah, we got Carolyn. How many have we killed? A lot. Yeah, yeah, that tracks. It's me. I'm forcing them to zomboid. Yeah, they got a gun to my head off screen. You know how it goes. Guys, I really like Pathfinder. Like your RPG? The game the RPG you're playing? Made another fighter. I what I love is that there is always oh my god, how many zombies are in this house? Look, fighter should be a class that you can build like 30 different variants of. Double fanny pack mode. Tabletop. Okay, yeah. I kind of figured, but you got to double check. Playing a Friday fighter in my Friday game. Hell yeah, brother. Is this still the frog? The Frogus? Like a warm blanket. Brother, you don't need to convince me. I'm already there. Frog is a rogue. Oh, okay. Frog Mogus. Yeah. It can't be a human fighter because it's well, never mind. Hang on. Is it a human fighter, Daft? No. Is it an elf fighter? The classic. Look, I get it. I understand. I'm only giving a little bit of shit. I understand what it's like. I also have the fighter bug that gets you made fun of by everybody. Friday characters at half work. way Pathfinder works. It's a human fighter with an orc heritage. Hey, I appreciate that you can mix and match a little bit with the two. That it does count. Unfortunately, that does count. It is a human fighter. Wait, what? I didn't realize that the cooking show was on right now. It's 11 a.m. You count. You're beautiful. Howdy, Bo. How are you doing today? I hope that you're doing better than you have been previously this week. I didn't take a human ancestry feat, so there. Hey, it's something. You're breathtaking. You're playing a human fighter. And you're playing a human fighter. We're all playing as human fighters. Doing great. You ordered the mic and it arrived already? Wow. That's a quick turnaround. I'm a fan of it. I don't think I need these dance magazines anymore. I'm still overweight. You know what? Time to eat the cereal. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Nope, I'm not gonna sneeze, actually. I'm lying. I'm a liar. What if you wore coveralls? You know what? I think coveralls are actually kind of great. I kind of love the idea of just wearing a big piece of clothing. Like that's all. Don't need to worry about it or anything. I'm into it. They've fixed the mid-roll ad block for now. It's always an uphill battle. Alas. Thank you, my friends, for dealing with ads. Or at least tolerating them. I wish there was more I could do to mitigate them, but alas. It's peaceful for me right now. That's good. Sorry for not giving me 1 cent. Oh no, the 1 cent that I get from people watching my ads. Oh man, it makes me so upset. How else am I gonna take 6 months to get a $50 payout from Amazon? Oh no. No, for real though, you have my permission. If it means that you actually like hang out and watch what I do, I'd rather have you do that than I'd rather have you do ad block. It don't matter to me. It's not like I really make money doing this anyways. I'm doing it for fun and to hang out. But yeah, Bo, tell me how you're liking the microphone. Another rifle? Which ad block we talking? Nobody watches this anyways. It's a uBlock Origin. You have to do like a GitHub thing with it. But yes, uBlock Origin. Don't tell don't tell Twitch moderators. It tends to have a little bit of an arms race between all of the ad blocks, but it's it usually works. Sometimes it gives me audio issues, but like again, I would rather deal with that than pretty much anything else. Yeah, you do have to install the custom script. The custom script, it's a little janky overall to get it set up, but once you do, it's like, okay, this is way better than watching advertisements. At least in my opinion. I need to go drop stuff off. Or we'll just go uh use all of these bullets on the zombies again. You know what? We're what, like a neighborhood over? Maybe, just maybe, we can make our zombie killing break. Ooh, more dancing. More dance mags. Yes. I think this SUV's unlocked. Oh, hang on. A doctor drove this? But yeah, talk about it in the Discord if you guys want to fully get the ad block set up. Get the link. We got the linkies and everything. Oh, I'm so thirsty. I'm trying to swallow and I'm like, ugh. I got nothing in me. Water, is it in you? All right, well, looks like this thing ain't got no gas. But yeah, I hope that the Fi phone has been good for you, Bo. I'm a fan of it for being like a $50 mic. I'm pretty happy with the overall quality. I would recommend it to people. E5 fum. So true. How many more zombies? Wow, we really have a big old cluster here. Maybe I shouldn't waste ammo on the crawlers. I did it. We shall see if it worked. Good luck. I wish you well. Keep them crawlers out. Get the grippers away from me. The Purity Ring song? Oh, okay. I thought you were making a foot joke. But yeah, I would say that the best ad block out there currently is uBlock Origin. When they blocked Chrome from using it, I'd already switched over to Firefox, but it was just like, oh, I made the right choice on my browser and everything. Would I do that? I don't know. I'm gonna say no, but we're here for content, so maybe we will be joking about feet. I don't. Probably not. Let's be real. Oh, are we rage baiting? Yeah, we're kind of rage baiting. Like Forrest talking about reading yesterday. In that case, I think the government should mandate everyone have a foot fetish. Well, we're not that far off from that, actually. Anybody watch the Super Bowl today? I don't even know who's playing. I gotta be real. The thing in Paranorma site that kills people with the big foot. Okay. Is it Bigfoot? Does Bigfoot kill people with the Bigfoot? Wanted to watch the halftime show, but I can do that later without football attached. That's true. That is true. Bigfoot, you can't get Bigfoot to step on you? Although, hang on, that's probably definitely a monster fucker dating sim, right? There's like 30 crawlers. No, yes. Is there not a dating sim with Bigfoot? I think people are missing out. That's a missed opportunity right there. Skittering around the floor like cockroaches. Yeah. Very much so. You know, I played through... What was it? What's the one that I played with you, Knife? It's, Sucker for Love, right? I haven't searched that out on my own, so I wouldn't know. Oh, okay. That's fair. Daft strikes me as a casual monster fucker. From what I can tell from a quick Google, there are at least 2 cryptid dating sims. Wow, what the fuck? What's wrong? Look, we spend time on the internet. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being a monster fucker. Everybody likes big ladies. Sometimes the big ladies also happen to be attached to like an octopus for a head or something, you know? I'm sucker for love posting. I'm a hardcore monster fucker. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. You know what? I apologize. I apologize. I didn't know your game. You deserve more than the casual title. What are these guys doing? They just love banging on the damn walls. They say let me out. Let me out. Let me out from this cage. Monster fucker raids start next week. Yo, let's go. What is the monster that you deal with in that raid? It's not a big bee again, is it? I mean, everybody wants a big bee to tell them what to do, right? That's in a pretty standard package there. My character is so anxious. Dami Mommy Elf would qualify. Yeah, I would classify that. Does that mean Aragorn? Sorry, Aragorn. Does that mean Aragorn is a monster fucker? We have to repopulate the hive or whatever that dying person dying from carbon monoxide poisoning said. That's true. We do have to repopulate the hive. Elves in Tolkien are so much weirder than you might think. More like divinity elves. They're like plants. I would let the bee tell me what to do. I would too, let's be real. Dami Mommy Elf is fused with a monster. Okay, okay. Where the hell are these guys going? No, they're not plants, they're just weird. All the bosses in this tier are fused with a monster. Hell yeah. Give me the monsters. Am I out? No, I still have bullet. How many? I've killed so many zombies in this area. How many are we up to? Oh, okay, 415. Yeah, that's pretty solid. What's the Dami Mommy Elf fused with, Daft? I gotta know. I'm not one to be jorking it to Final Fantasy monsters, but that could always change. I forgot we live in a hell town where you killed everyone. Yeah, we're definitely in a hell town, that's for sure. I just love killing. Blood on the streets and all that. I think I'm gonna end up I think I'm gonna end up dragging as many of these bodies together as possible one of these days and just burn them all. I'll just leave all the clothes somewhere. I'll make Kentucky's first bone temple. They never expected it. Vehicular manslaughter. Manslaughter. Vehicular manslaughter. Is this anything? You should. This place is ranking. You're gonna get sick. Yeah, my character is probably feeling awful. Van Fatale is fused with the feral soul of a giant bat. Okay. I can appreciate a little bit of bat silliness. Okay, I gotta unleash the bald. I'm getting hot. This thing's out of gas, isn't it? Almost assuredly, right? I think my character needs to take up smoking. Surely that will be good for me. Bald unleashed. I'm just like Sonic. I'd be unleashing my hair. God, how pissed would you be if somebody got into your car and just smoked? Because that shit doesn't come out. I think if somebody broke into my car and then started leaving pasta makers in there, smoke a cigarette and then also uh leave a pasta maker. What a combo. Oh, there's still zombies making their way around here. I thought that... What happened to all of the ones that we had? Because we definitely had more than this. Oops. My car has been broken into twice. Once they left a pasta maker, and once they only stole brass knuckles and condoms, even though there was definitely other stealable stuff there. That's like a 16-year-old broke into your car. Oh, sick, brass knucks. Oh, condoms. Well, never know when I'm gonna need those. And then they let them expire. Yeah, probably. Yeah, almost assuredly. What level is our aiming now? Level 1? Okay. Now, for how many zombies we've killed, I'll take level 1 in that. Should make it easier to kill more in the future. Yeah, this is the corpse fields. Yeah, we are going to end up making a bone temple in this area. Probably several pyres at the very least, because this is I'll say a little ridiculous. I'm gonna ruin my town. Just absolutely disgusting. Then again, like, all of these houses are busted into anyways. Like, how many of them actually have anything worth keeping? I see a couple that don't have... windows busted out, but, you know. You understand why he set up the crematorium then in the movie? Because it was just like this, especially after most of the zombie both starved to death. Yeah. Look, you're obviously not gonna just leave... Oh, well, there's a busted window. as expected. Um, I'm not just gonna leave a bunch of corpses around. I feel like that's a terrible idea. Ooh, an entire thing of peanut butter to eat. Delicious. An entire thing of peanut butter and some carrots. Now that's what I call dinner. Especially when their bodily fluids can still grievously harm you. Yeah, it all tracks for me. This bitch is eating an entire jar of peanut butter. Stop making her eat girl dinner. She's gonna shut down. She's doing fine. She's okay, copium. I mean, just look at how cute her backpack is. Let's have girl dinner. An entire bottle of wine, a carrot, and an entire thing of peanut butter. That just makes sense to me. Drink up, baby. Tomorrow we got another long day ahead of us. Ooh, a scythe. Let's also read a dance magazine. There's so many the shimmy. Okay, that's I forgot that we're very loud. They wander and my character always attracts them. Reading dance magazine. Did I take slow reader? Why did I do that? I took that in real life. Why would I take that in the game too? Well, we at least have an empty glass bottle to use for Molotovs because we're probably gonna need at least one Molotov. Lol, become fast reader like me. I need to learn how to read fast. I struggle. I try to make sure that I actually comprehend what I'm reading, and I think that's where my problem lies. How much does this weigh? All right, well, we stay up till midnight. We'll sleep in the kids' bedroom. Did I also make my character super sleepy? Clumsy, sleepyhead, slow reader. Why did I take all of the skills that I took in real life? Send Yarmood? Weed? Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Well, you're all seven dwarves from Snow White and one. Yeah. Me, I'm all sorts of messed up. My bone work sucks. I I'm not grumpy. I'll say that one. That's the only one that that's the one that I avoided. Ooh, duffel bag. Now that's actually a huge upgrade for us. Drop the backpack on the ground. Transfer everything from the tiny backpack into the duffel bag. That should help with our weight pretty substantially, right? And then we have another gun case. A double barrel. I'll be taking the bullet. I think we're gonna put the double barrel back though. Pocket full of shells. Well, at least we're adding every little bit to our growing collection of guns and corpses outside. Leather coat. The boy Sloan. Thought you were creeping close to that 100 follow goal. Thanks. I appreciate you stopping by. It 100 followers, streaming every day for 52 days now. That's a crate. Hang on. Sorry, I changed the number in the stream title, and I'm like, whatever, 52 days. And I think about it, I'm like, that's almost 2 months. That's 2 months of showing up every day. I would say that's more consistent than I have been in most things in my life. But yeah, thanks again for stopping by and the follow. If you want to hang out here, feel free. If not, your life is your own. To be honest, mid streams are the best part of my evening. That is the nicest thing that you could say, Bo. I appreciate that immensely. Definitely an achievement. Yeah, I feel like if nothing else, I'm showing that I'm consistent. We have fun here. I try. I'm certainly trying. Ooh, that's a generator. Yo, that's huge. We slop here. We slop. In this house, we slopping. Hang on, I need to mark this on the map. Where am I? I don't know what to mark this with. We'll go with a tree. I'll look at that later. Did I get my generator manual back yet? No, I've been trying to find a spot that I can actually like pull up and set up. And I was trying to do it here, but obviously that has not been a very fast development. We slop here. So slop. Damn true. I think that this is one thing I really like about... Fuck, the script didn't work yet. Fuck. Make sure to actually save it. I promise it will work. Taking a shower, I'll be back. Good luck, Daft. Thank you. Yeah, I find that the arms race, the Twitch arms race between the ad blocks and Twitch itself tends to be an annoying battle to deal with. I understand. I also get so mad when I see one Taco Bell ad and have to take a raid shower. Yeah. Every time I have to see an ad against my will, I say, damn. This is normal? We've just accepted this? Also, changing, like, referring to everybody that uses your product as a consumer, fuck you. I'm more than just a wallet for you to extract from. I hate advertising. I hate advertising. Yep. Don't show me ads. I'm a hater. This is a collaborate effort, you fucks. Yeah, you give me a good product, and I'll give you my money. This being life. Yeah, exactly. I earlier today I saw that there was another leaked discussion from the Chipotle owner guy that was like, yeah, most of the people that consume our products make over $100,000, so we can just keep charging more. It's like, no, that's not how that works. You continue to enshitify your product to the point where nobody actually wants to eat your shit. Oh, we got another cluster of Zambibos here. Good thing I found those shotgun shells. Okay, well, goodbye to this rifle. We're just gonna deposit it next to the other rifle that we put down in the park. It just it baffles me the level of entitlement that corporations have. It's just like, why won't you give us your money? We deserve your money at all times. No good product, only take. Fuck you. Actually provide anything good to this world, and then maybe I'll consider it. You have no obligation to my hard-earned funds, or in my case, relatively earned funds. I did in fact earn them. How many more zombies are there? An infinite amount, assuredly. These in the bandolier. We'll just open up another box. Just one more. Just one more zombie. Just one more. Just one more box of shells. That'll help me clear out this town. I just need one more gun. I just need one more bit of ammo, and I'll be able to clear the town out. Just one more. Please, please. That's part of why we're looting so many of these houses, really. Can keep stumbling into gun cases. It is legit scary how many of them there are. There's a lot of zombies. There's also an insane amount of guns. This is America, baby. Just one more gun, just one more shotgun, one more AK-47, one more bazooka, just the nuclear missile codes. Yeah, pretty much. We're just one more. I promise. I promise it'll be enough. Just one more, just one more cluster of zombies taken care of, and then the town will be clear, right? Just one more. My God, it's so many. So I was playing some Elden Ring co-op with Sloan earlier today. Playing the seamless co-op. I didn't realize how much I'd been talking, because I'm starting the stream now and I'm like, damn, I need to drink more water. I'm not normally yapping this much. I'm not normally this much of a yapper. Pre-cooked voice. Yeah. I decided to toss my throat into a sous vide today. Get the pre-cook so that I can grill it. By the time I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna be sounding like RFK. Which, yummy, boiled larynx. Yes, yes. Oh my god, I'm running out of shells again. How many more of them are there? Only 3 more, copium. Only a handful more. Only as many more as I can get. There's still more? It's just comical. Yeah, we're dealing with a moderate-sized town worth of zombies. Oh my god, there's you're still pissing yourself in fear having to face down a horde. Stop pissing yourself in fear having to face down a horde just because it becomes a chore. Exactly. Just like how many zombies have I killed? We're up to almost 500 zombies. We're cooking ourselves in panic. We're steeping ourselves in the panic just so that we can learn how to deal. Doesn't count the ones you killed with Kara. That's true. We only killed like I want to say maybe 20. 20 maximum. And that was in an area of the town with the car. Oh, that's true. Girl, at what point are you going to go numb to it? Some point, it has to happen at some point, right? Yeah, absolutely. It will happen at some point. I do believe there is actually a mechanic for it in the game. Okay, can she hurry up, Loki? For real. You have gained perk, PTSD. Yeah. You're so numb to the amount of the living dead that you have killed that you can't you can't do it anymore. Let's cook ourselves an entire salmon too. Just how much do you need to kill in order to become truly numb to it? Not to mention spending lots of time trying to not to think about the fact that you're probably the only human left. Yeah, that's probably why you have to deal with the sadness so often. It's like, "Oh, I'm going about my business. Why am I so sad?" Oh, right. The fact that I'm probably the last person. Ooh, that's a real mood killer. Can I still butcher this rat? Does this does this place have any knives in it? No, does not appear so. Okay, well, we'll just stick the rat in the freezer then. There's a rat in the freezer. Anybody a fan of UB40 at all? I know that they're not exactly popular with the youths, with the chillins. I don't know. I appreciate some reggae. Another crowbar? Damn. Skinny leather pants. What kind of styling here? Sheesh. Anyone a fan of breaking and entering? So true. Anybody a fan of a little bit of B&E? Anybody ooh, another dance mag. My coworker at the Abs plays them all the time. Okay. I'm a fan of just fun music. Music purely for the sake of being a little goofy. I know a lot of people tend to be haters of anything like even mildly reggae adjacent. But I don't know, I'm an enjoyer for sure. I try to embody at least a little bit of whimsy. You can say ska, it's okay. No, I'm being for real about it. It's not just me trying to, sneak in my ska love, which I am a fan of ska. There was somebody that I interacted with somewhat recently that was like, "Oh yeah, here's this video about some people that do sketch comedy talking about ska, being like, ah yes, it's this thing that we all were into in our teens." And then nobody still listens to it. I am ska is like the Nickelback of genres, the punching bag. Everybody go listen to Rude Awakening on KRCL and calm down. I agree. It's just it's a silly genre. And I like a nice silly genre. How many levels did we get here? We have level 3 and almost level 4 in reloading. Level in carpentry. I Did we get anything in trapping? We did. Level 2 trapping. Ooh. Heavy duty flashlight. Spare engine parts. Okay. Oh, this is the house with the generator. Did I check out what was actually in these boxes? I don't know if I did. No, I didn't. Empty gas can. I'm pretty sure that we've killed most of this neighborhood at this point. If we can if we can ever safely say that we have killed all of this neighborhood, then I will probably be getting ready to move the bodies. Because by God, there sure are a lot of them. We are a body collector. Hang on, we have I'm being pinged on Disky. So I gotta check it. Seeing the notification drives me crazy. I can't do it for 2 hours. It makes me want to explode. Normally, I try to be good about ignoring things like that, but it's impossible. I'm sorry. I do have brain worms. Okay, we're gonna eat this pork chop, and I think then we're gonna, after this is done cooking, we're gonna have Carol retire early for today. And once we retire early for the day, we shall... What happened to this house over here? Yeah, just a casual house fire. You know how it goes. Was that me? No. The game does randomly make houses be on fire or have been on fire. But yes, continuing what I'm saying, we'll go to the park. We'll start assembling the corpse piles, and then we'll start making fire pits. Conflagration. Conflagration is a fun word. That it is. There's a lot of fun words in regards to... Oh, I can just make a Molotov. Conflagration. Look, I'm bad at saying things. Forgive me. Who needs whiskey when you can have a Molotov? Anyways, uh, I'm helping. You are helping. I appreciate that. I'm just saying, I'm also bad at speaking. There's another... Are they busting down the front door? Oh my god. We'll take this tussle outside, pal. Let's also, can I actually grab this corpse? Dragging corpses now is a real hassle. We should probably make sure to have food at the ready. Have something preempted to ensure that poor Carol can eat and drink, probably away from the giant corpse piles. We're having nightmares. Poor sleeper. It's just like... It is just like real life. The one time I can actually get to bed at a decent time. Life and Living happen to have anything on? No? Okay. Oh, it does. Never mind, it's infomercials. God, I love infomercials. Pistol? Tailoring and thread. Okay. Thread is useful. Can't back to sleep. Try again later. It's always something. It's always something on this bitch of an earth. Please, let me go back to sleep. Not tired enough to sleep. My sleep schedule, it's fucked. Again. It's also impossible to see. The one day that I actually go to bed early, this is when I bust out the #1 insomnia trick of and sleep on the floor. That's probably a good idea. For poor Carol here, not tired enough. Do I have any sleeping pills? Did I grab any of those? No. Well, we'll just read magazines. Who knows when you're gonna need. Can you imagine taking a fucking Ambien during this? Oh my god. I can imagine it, and I'm just like, woof. That sounds like I would be. It's a good thing the Ambien helps with the anxiety, because I'd be pretty fucking nervous about it. Oh my god, I'm the slowest reader of all time. Reading 220 pages is gonna take me like 6 hours. All right, well, back to sleep then. But yeah, I'd be I don't think I would be comfortable taking an Ambien, even if my sleep was bad. I think it's a higher priority to stay alive, if possible. One one bad night of sleep can absolutely ruin your life, though. Right? That's how that works. Here, let's cook all of this today. We'll just keep a pocket sausage. Is that a sausage in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? Actually, I hate to break it to you, but it is actually a sausage. Well, I guess I'll read by the read by the oven. Took a bunch of stuff with different cook times too. Did I put it in my back pocket? I totally did, didn't I? Yup. Thinking about having a greasy ass sausage in your pocket is grossing me out. It would definitely be grossing me out too. Mmm. Nasty pocket sausage. Didn't they like they would also have like preserved meats in their pockets. So like you could definitely have a sausage or a like smoked sausage in your pocket. In ye olden times. Have some cheesecloth or something that you've wrapped it in. Some saucy salt is way different. Yeah, you can see. I can see it. I can see the vision. Anything in this burnt ass house? Ooh, nails. Drop those on the ground. We're gonna need a lot of planks too, actually. Hey, does this TV work? Here, we'll just crank the volume on it. Just imagine pulling out a brat with lint on it. Mmm, bratwurst. Lintwurst. Can I put this in? Nope. I've filled it up again. Oopsie. This place has got a basement? Fortnite. Welcome back, Daft. Oh, that reminds me. Last night I went to bed really late and I was just I went to bed at like 3, which is not a typical sleep time for me. I had a little bit of caffeine at tabletop night, and so I ended up not being sleepy until 3. However, um, earlier today I was like, I gotta make sure to get up. We scheduled that we were gonna play Elden Ring at noon, and I wake up where I'm dreaming until like 11:45, at which point my brain decides to say to me, uh, "You're late for the battle pass." My I it's just such a goofy ass like it's I feel like it's a raw line, but just completely bonkers out of nowhere. Wake up, samurai. You're late to the battle pass. Exactly. Oh, you think I could perfume? Is there anything I can use to Oh, is that hang on a second. Oh, that's the key to the car that I already hotwired. Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, my brain decided that I was late to the battle pass, which I wasn't even late. I was on time. Wake up, samurai. There's an ad to watch. Yep, pretty much. All right, let's eat our morning sausage before we have to deal with all of these corpses to pile up. Create numerous pyres. The only the only worse thing worse than a guy in your head talking to you is he also has ad breaks. Oh, I think I would explode. I think that's what would do it. You know the Futurama bit of the the dream commercials? If that actually existed, I think I would go postal. I think that would be enough to push me over the edge. I I already hate ads enough. If I had them in my sleep. Sorry guys. Hope you enjoyed the streams cuz they're not going to be happening anymore. That tweet about seeing ads on the moon. I don't recall that tweet, but no thanks. My suit jacket is all sorts of banged up. Do we have like a reasonable amount of clothing on. My crop top has holes in it. Ugh. Oh good, the helicopter event too. Oh good. Just one more thing. Hey, did you want more zombies around you? Yeah, yeah, thanks helicopter. I really wanted that. Oh, this guy had a duffel bag. Well, at least this should make sure that I know if all the zombies in the area are taken care of. Thinking about the mod where the big event that happens is a commercial airliner crashing directly on your location. God, that that mod is actually really good. The before the outbreak mod, I think is what it is. I watched Ambiguous Amphibian take care of that one, and I was just like, it's just so funny. Just like wherever you are, a commercial airliner landing directly on top of you. Oh, good, there is a zombie too. And I've already, this is the perfect day for it. The one day that I said, let's let's go take care of all of the corpses. What if we got into betting on turtle races? Um, why betting? Like, you know, I'll do turtle races. Can we do that? I'm not big into the betting aspect of it, but I like turtles. Nah, it needs to be more stupid. Okay. My character is exhausted. We are we're dealing with literally everything going wrong. You know what? I'm drinking a carton of wine on the way. Fuck it. I'm too over encumbered. I need to lose weight somehow. Please let this let this out of my inventory. They're catching up. My character is so tired. It's noon. We slept all day. This is the stuff I deal with. This is how I deal with Zomboid. Don't know why you decided to do this now. I decided before everything went wrong that I wanted to try and move all of the zombie corpses, but obviously that was a poor decision. I was committed. And you know what they say about staying committed? Adapt, improvise, overcome. That's true. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sneak into this house and I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna empty out my backpack. At least a little bit. We're gonna sneak on over to the next house, or one of the next houses. And we're gonna rest for at least a little bit. The hell is... Oh, okay, of course. I left the doors locked, too. Please. We don't need you dying again. Well, I'm gonna play in the same world, for sure. The only reason we didn't play in the same world previously was because I wanted to adjust some settings. We were just going with default stuff. And I wanted to make it so that I could have a little bit more fun with guns without being super concerned with that. I have too many dance magazines, I think. Oh, look, another sausage. Why does everybody have yeast? How funny would it have been if this house had an alarm? It would have just been another... It would have been just another little bit of fun for us. You know what? We're drinking an entire box of red wine again, too. I'm so full of wine and food. Yum. Can I actually put... I need to empty out my bag just enough that I can put my gun in it. I probably don't need this meat cleaver. Okay, put the gun in. Gun in the backpack. There we go. But yeah, if this house had an alarm too, I would have been convinced that I'm cursed. To be perfectly real with you. I would have been like, "Oh yeah, well, this is probably how it ends." Everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Oh, I do want to take one of these hammers too. What is weighing me down so much? Is it really just everything in here? I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Probably don't need the kitchen knife. I do want the ball peen hammer. Lipstick really weighs this much? No way. Come on. I can at least disassemble doors with the ball peen hammer, which is exactly what we're looking for. The capability to do so, at least. Love the helicopter just continuing to circle around. Really makes my life easy. Home Invaders 2. My favorite. The second Home Invaders movie. Okay, our character is absolute. Does this. Do they really not have curtains? And this really is a rich ass neighborhood. They don't have curtains on their bedroom window. The rich really be like, I don't care if the peasants see me fuck. I don't care if they see my titties. At least the kid's bedroom has curtains. Okay, now sleep. We will spend the night reading if we have to. Absolutely physically exhausted. It took multiple hours. My God. 3 a.m.? Okay. That's acceptable. Now, how many dance magazines do I still have on me? I also have more lipstick, which I would like to apply. Hair over... Hair pulled back. Yeah, that'll work. We're trying to stay realistic with our hair. Keep it in the ponytail so that when it gets pulled, we can at least moan a little bit, you know? I'm sorry. Ah, yes, the tiny spiked ponytail. Exactly. Huh? What? Wait, you heard that? Wait, this thing's on? Well, that means... Oh, shit. Oh, there's also makeup? You know what? Let's get a little silly with it. It's time for a little dress up day. Trying so hard not to make a ball joke. Fuck. Let's go with black lipstick today. Do we not have the eye makeup too? Eyes. Yes, the crow. Yeah, that's perfect. Get rid of our... Let's also clean up. Well, I didn't want to fill up the glass bottle, but just dump it on the floor. It's been so long since we've actually cleaned ourselves. Let's do so. It'll help keep us cool in the hot Kentucky sun. I don't mind sleeping in blood, especially if it's not my own. If it's my own, well, you know, that's just kind of annoying. But wearing the leather jacket, that's just enough to push us over, huh? How much does a leather jacket weigh? 0.6 if we're wearing it. Oh, man. Okay, well, who needs a leather jacket then? Lumberjack shirt for me, please. But yeah, touching back on my stream count. 52 days. Longer than Noah was on the ark, if that's to be believed. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with all the progress that we've been making. We've been getting followers at a pretty consistent rate, and we're almost up to what? Uh, we're almost at 100 now. That's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. I appreciate everybody for stopping by and hanging out. Like the fact I'm not typically one to like imagine everybody in the same room together, but it's not typical. It's not a it's not a common occurrence being like, oh yeah, I have 100 people that consistently like what I'm doing. Like that's awesome. I'm so happy that everybody has been kind enough to hang out as we have. Imagine all of your followers sat in a lecture hall watching you play Zomboid on a massive projector. I mean, that's kind of what Twitch streaming is. I'm just like I'm playing it on the projector and everybody gets to scream and be like, "You suck." Or, you know, have a conversation with the people next to them. Like it's really just a big social event, all of what we do here. And that's I like it. I like to think that this is an opportunity for connection and like a little bit more humanity in the world, you know? And like I said, I like to imagine that. I don't know if it's the most realistic, but no. I think it's an opportunity to make smart aleck comments. Well, if it's you, then yeah. I'm sweet though. Thank you. Thank you. I just I just I was very much a I think this riot helmet is actually too much of a hassle to carry around. Um what was I saying? Uh I think this world has too much negativity and just like opportunities to divide. When in actuality, we should be uniting against the billionaire class. Eat the rich. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos. Too much negativity, not enough slop. Yes. If there's one person I can always rely on to slop it up, it's Bo. Thank you, Bo. Thank you for being my slop connoisseur. My the king of slop. You know what? I'll give you that title. You've heard of the king of pop. Next up, Bo, king of slop. Ooh, whiskey. Oh yeah, I saw recently that they're doing that Michael Jackson biopic. Is anybody actually interested in that? Like, who is that for? Because I'm pretty sure it's for like Gen Z that are younger than me and don't know who Michael Jackson is it? What is it with all these strange documentaries coming out? You know, I'm gonna be a cynic here. Uh, I feel like it's just a bunch of morons in Hollywood being like, throw a dart at the board. What what celebrity have we not talked about enough in the last 5 years? They say, what's the next slopportunity? What's the next slopportunity for us to slop it up and make up a completely false story about somebody that's famous and completely gloss over how shitty of a person they were? Like I would love if I could. I try to channel my whimsy. I try to be the kind of individual that doesn't just say negative things. But when it comes down to like anything that makes money, it's just you gotta imagine how easy it is for them to be like, just say, yeah, it's garbage. They're making garbage because they think people will pay money for it. Slot opportunities are everywhere. True. We stay we stay open to the slot opportunities. I know everybody bat chest the YouTuber movie, and everybody get your bat chests out, get it out, because I'm gonna talk about the Markiplier movie again. But just like it going immediately into the film was something I don't think I've ever seen with the movie. Just the fact that I could be like, oh, the movie's starting is so, it's refreshing. Wait, did I say Drag Kings? Oh, that's Drag Race. Drag racing, not different kind of drag racing than I was thinking. Slop, yeah. It's a different kind of slop though. And the fact that it made, what was it, like 700% returns? It goes to show, one, if you have like enough public consciousness on something, people will see it. Like, we know that simply because Jared Leto keeps getting opportunities in film. And that guy sucks. I don't think his acting is any good. I haven't seen him in Requiem for a Dream, but you know, I don't think that he's a great actor. Also, I saw screenshots from the Minecraft movie earlier this week, and I was like, this is what it looks like? The fuck? People went and saw this? It just looks like the most generic green screen project of all time. Which is probably why it got made, let's be real. Generic green screen project 370. Ooh, another generator. It just it pisses me off that that's all of Hollywood now is just like, ah, yes, we're making the worst slop of all time. Everybody is gonna love it. It will make big buku bucks on the returns simply because it costs like $6 and a dream to put it together. Like, you don't need big budget movies. I kind of miss the like, there are no comedies being made as movies anymore. And yeah, there's a lot of slop comedies. This is why everybody says nobody can make comedy anymore, is because people don't find it funny. It's like, no, actually, look at the incentives. They don't make money on their theatrical release. They made it on DVD sales. Yeah, it's because no one will see them. The Samba Parade. I will be reading that. I love these dance magazines. Show me all of my dancing. But yeah, nobody's seeing them. Like, nobody sees movies in theaters since COVID. Like, we're trying to make an effort to see movies that we think look at least interesting. But nobody buys DVDs anymore. They're just like, "Oh, I'll just watch it on streaming and then I've seen it." Or I'll just watch it 3,000 times on the streaming service, which does not make sense to me. If I like something enough, I want to own it. Like, I want it to be able to be mine and not be at the whim of whatever major corporation decides, ah, yeah, we didn't make enough money from this month for you having it on your service. Nah, fuck off. It doesn't need to it doesn't need to be like this. Makes me think of the Matrix and how, ooh, caffeine pills. Anyways, it makes me think of the Matrix where it's like the peak of humanity. What was it? Like 1997? The peak of humanity. The 1990s. Back when the internet was still a thing and everybody could still like do everything in person, but like you weren't expected to be available 24/7. You weren't expected to. God, there's so many zombies still. All right, well, how many can we kill? As long as we have space, it doesn't matter. Still so many, right? Okay. How many did we just kill there? Favorite weapon is still the pipe wrench. I feel like the favorite weapon is broken right now. I think it just picks whatever you start killing things with first, really. I'm just trying to clear out a neighborhood. Maybe I should actually implement Molotov strats if I want to be able to do this quickly. We're definitely going to do it downtown. I'll tell you that much. That's a foregone conclusion. We do not. I don't think there's even enough ammo in Riverside in the police station to be able to attempt to do such a thing. God. There's so many firefighters around here too. Is that because of the burnout house? I think it is, actually. We're getting sore from all of the crowbar swinging we're doing. Another generator? I didn't touch generator spawn stats, by the way, guys. I left those as is. So, thank you. Thank you to the RNG gods. Who the fuck? They're trying to set up their dinner on the end table here? The hell? Is that the only table that's in this fucking house? This neighborhood is just full of the Zambi bows. In this era, they would definitely have lap desks for real. Be for real. Yeah, probably. Can I drink all of this? It won't actually let me drink the water flask because the flask has more water in it than just. I can just eat ranch dressing? The fuck? Now that's the true American experience right there. Yeah, just imagine slurping down some ranch dressing. There's so much flour and yeast in these neighborhoods. We know how to make bread. Bread. Prepare bread dough. Yo, all we need is corn flour. Possible ingredients. Flour. Okay. It also needs salt. Okay. Noted. And shortbread cookies. All right. I know someone who ate a plate of mayo for a college event and threw up. That's nasty. That is for sure disgusting. Do I not have? I swear I had a flashlight. Oh, I saw a light switch. There we go. Is that a? Are there guns in here? Uh, there. It looks like we have been. Why so much 5.56? What even uses 5.56 other than the M16? And I'm pretty sure that this house is not going to have an M16 in it. We've we've been smiled upon by. Holy, that's a lot of 5.56 ammo. Okay, so we have shotgun shells. We have 308. That's good. We have ammo down here. Let me mark this. But yeah, I would like it if we could make some bread in this game too. Just a little bit of bread baking. It'd be a great way to fill up your time. Got to let it rise and everything too. Or you could do flatbreads. I'm a fan of the flatbreads. Can I? But can you make sourdough? I don't think you can make sourdough, unfortunately. That would be great. I would love if I could make sourdough. Just a big I'm a bready. Me and every other human in the world. I love bread. That stuff kept us alive for generations, especially because of a lot of self-induced starvation. Hey, fun fact about starvation, it's a weapon used by the upper class. It doesn't need to exist. Just look at the way that Israel pushes away aid and like food. The people want to support other people. I think there are I I have to think this because the the idea that it's not true would make me too sad. My god, there's still more. Is that a no, that's just a guy. Anyways, um I choose to believe that there are more people who care and are kind than not. I believe I choose to believe in the power of love and friendship. There's a reason that, like, I know it's a common media trope of like, oh, we defeated the big bad with love and friendship. It's just peak. I love it. Yeah, like most evils in this world are caused by people who did not receive a lot of love or like the right kind of love. Ooh, a hotties mag. You know what? I'm a slow reader, but that's just because I like to look over what I'm looking at. Did I finish that? I did. Okay. Or they want money. Yeah, I would agree with that. But yes, I choose to believe that there are more people that care and are kind than are heinous and evil. Simply because if there are more evil people in this world, then I think there's just more neutrality than generally, or neutrality generally, I should say. People want to take care of themselves and what are close to them before before putting themselves in harm's way or considering uh like we're inherently a little selfish. Let's accept that. Let's open with that as our starter here. People are inherently selfish, but I believe that through enough concerted effort, you can overcome it and become more than just self-oriented. It's that animal instinct of like I got to make sure that I'm okay before I can really do everything else, or I can take care of everybody else in that fashion. And as I say all the time, we are just animals. At the end of the day, we are all still big monkey going about our lives. Some people who piss me off say that people are only kind because they are selfish, like virtue signaling. I mean, that shit is annoying. Ultimately, it doesn't matter anyone's motivations, though. I'm with you on that one. What matters is that you made the world better. You do something nice, you have improved the world. So who cares why? Exactly. Except for like the only exception I'll say to this is like Elon and the turbo rich who only do it because they're like, but PR, it'll improve my PR. Fuck you. If you only care about PR, then you do suck. Do they actually do nice things though? No, they don't. Like, sure, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, it's great that a lot of things have been solved by what they've done. But ultimately, they still have way more fucking money than anybody should know what to do with, or really does know what to do with. And we do not. We shouldn't have to have that level of exploitation before we have philanthropy. If they were actually caring and like wanted to improve the world in the first place, they wouldn't have obtained that amount of cash. Like the destination there is, yeah, they did help the world, but along the way in the journey they have created more oppression and more hardship for other people, including the people that work under them, simply because they wanted more money. And fuck that. I hate that shit. It just you have to have so much. Oh, is this somebody's fucking bunker house? No, it's just okay. Never mind. I was like, ooh, are we gonna get more good stuff? No. No, we will not be getting more good stuff. But yeah, like I've been saying, like you you have to analyze people in that place a little bit more because they have so much more inherent like power dynamic compared to your average individual. Like if I had $1 billion, I wouldn't have $1 billion for very long, I'll tell you that much. that money would be going into all sorts of other stuff, like helping the people around me, and maybe, just maybe, making the world a better place before I have fuck off kind of money. Ooh, a water canteen. I can attach that to my belt. You know what that means? I can get rid of my plastic water bottle. Multicolored pen. Actually, hang on. That's a high roll on the pen selection. Oh my god, it weighs double the amount. No, no. Slaves of Arnok, Dwarf Empire. My god. But yeah, like I know of several people who I would rather infuse that money into like their business or their time, like actively do community work immediately rather than, well, if I have a little bit more money, then I'll make sure that I tick the boxes. If I had just a little bit more money, then I would be able to say that I can help the world. Nah, we can do more of that right now. We can be better. That's the hard part though, is actually taking that time and mentally being like, okay, I'm dedicating more of myself and my time to assisting others. That's kind of why the 9 to 5 is the way that it is, IMO. If we don't have the time to even keep ourselves going, how can we help keep other people going? That's what they want. They want us to be barely keeping things together for ourselves. Modern day serfdom, baby. What do I have in my back pocket? We have a lot of stuff that I should probably just deposit into my me car. I definitely don't need the vodka or the wine. We'll have the water bottle be in the back pocket though. Put that into the duffel. Never know when you need a little sippy, huh? Get a little sip sip sippy going. But yeah, I know I'm a hater. What the hell? Damn, this house is kind of nice though. Ah, yes, where I keep my CD for worshiping Jesus is where I keep my fishnets and bikinis. I keep them right next to each other so that Jesus can bless me. I want Jesus to bless that I can get dick down after clubbing it up, you know? Nothing wrong with that, by the way. I'm just I'm bantering. Just like being a little goofy about my... We stay a little silly around here, you know? The hell is this house layout? What is, what is even going on in here? Spin me Jesus around the stripper pole of life. Yes! That actually goes hard. Is that from something? Maybe we won't get nightmares tonight, too. I can't get back to sleep. Motherfucker. Well, I guess we'll do more reading then. Making a reference to drop kick me Jesus through the goalposts of life. Okay. I can dig it. Can I sleep yet? Nope. It's taken me like 10 minutes to get through 2 pages. Maybe slow reader is a lot slower at reading than I thought. Spending all night staying up reading a book about maintaining your weapons. Can I get a little bit more sleep too? Took me like 6 hours to get through that book. Isn't there another song about you're gonna be so tired again? Yeah. Waking up at noon, doing the usual thing, staying up way too late reading. Man, this is just like me. Earlier this week, I was trying to get a library book back on time, and ooh, I can get a 150. Maybe I'll just go with the pork chop. I was trying to get the book back to the library on time, and it was just I had to stay up until like 2. Well, I didn't have to. I could have just not stayed up that late. I chose to do that. No one had a gun to my head saying you gotta stay up reading. Which would be silly, let's be real. Finish that fucking book. Do it. Do it. But yeah, I just love reading. I greatly enjoy spending my time imagining what's going on in my head. Oh, speaking of which, can we never uh use Zombie by the Cranberries for promotional material again? That shit is the most annoying. Like, the song is good. I'll stop there. The song is good. I don't need it in promotional material. I've heard it enough. I'm at my limit. No thanks. I'm full. I've had enough. I don't need any more. I don't think I've actually decided where I want to set up my house either. I'm every time I'm going through everything, I'm like, none of this is none of these areas seem particularly appealing to me. peel me like a banana. So beautiful. Wood saw. Okay, we might be able to actually put together a decent-ish house. It's probably going to take a lot of trucking around, but we might be able to do it. Propane lantern bottle. I don't think I've seen any propane lanterns, but I've certainly seen plenty of the bottles. But yeah, anyways, I love reading. And I wanted to get the book that I had on loan done because I was really running out of time. I was like, I think I had like two, no, I had 1 day left by the time I finished it. Which in my defense, it was a 1,000 page book on my phone. Like each page, that's a long bit of book. Oh, good. Do I have to deal with them trying to bust down another window again? No? Okay. That's good. Overwhelming stench. Yeah. Yeah, we got the stench. We got the stank in the fields. How do I know that I can make it. Fire. Make firebomb. Gasoline and a rag. Okay. Make firecracker. Huh? Building, maybe? Fire. Fire pit. Campfire. It requires 3 stones. That's... Okay, well... I see. Time to pile up more of the corpses. Make another assembling of the bone temple. Kentucky's first bone temple. Come on down to Riverside. Come see the first bone temple on this side of the Mississippi. Your kids are gonna love it. KFB, yes. That's actually, KFB is, you got something there. Come on down with your kids. See the first bone temple. You're gonna love it here, I promise. Make sure to stop by the gift shop and get your own finger bones. Get your own finger bone keychain. The world's worst tourist trap. The Bone Temple. I mean, just this would be extremely demoralizing to see, right? Just the sheer amount of corpses. Imagine passing by that consistently. Also the stench. Like the stench is definitely the primary reason to do it, but it would be a morale killer just seeing a field of corpses, a field of your neighbors, field of people you saw around town. Would mess me up. It would be it would certainly be something to remember. I think that's why the doctor in 28 years later did that. I'm going to say that that's one of the primary reasons he did it is like I can't just leave all these corpses around. It would be this is going to take me like a month. Maybe we should also with the amount of zombies that are still around, I don't want to I don't want to deal with that. We are thoroughly exhausted. I'm kind of surprised that there isn't like a fire department vehicle here. Did the firefighters just show up? They go, well, they just walked over and said, sorry, somebody broke into the station again. Looks like you're SOL. So, yeah, somebody's joyriding the fire truck again. What do you mean again? Yeah, Greg gets into it every now and then. You know, Greg, he loves joyriding. Oh, Greg. What a goofy guy. Imagine someone Tokyo drifting a fire truck. Hell yeah. That that would actually go hard. Tokyo drifting a fire truck. Man, now I need to see that. The only way that I could see that though is probably some AI slop. Unfortunately. Man, AI videos just piss me off so much. I'm in a mood today. It's stuff that I know that I can talk about. All right, well, might as well sleep in the bed. Go to bed at 6 p.m. Probably read our last book a little bit into morning. Should probably keep that electrical manual on us too. Where's my book? Do some reading. Get that first aid skill up a little bit. At a 5:50, we'll go watch TV for a minute. I appreciate that our long blunt is leveling up. Um, I think we're gonna try and decide which which of the, is there even a TV in this house? There isn't. Whoops. No, I'm gonna miss life and living. You zombies are gonna make me miss life and living. I could be watching the cooking show. Oh no. I think the... Oh, okay. It was the cooking show episode where they say, we're gonna settle what's better, pancakes or waffles, and then it cuts off. Which is a good gag. I'm a pancake person though. Personally, I just I appreciate the soft fluffiness of a pancake. It's just a good way to start the day. Oh, I can collect the strawberry seeds too. I can start collecting seeds. Let's go. I'm just imagine. Can you imagine spending like 30 minutes collecting every seed off of a strawberry? That would piss me off. Just having to spend all that time doing that. I mean, if you got to do it out of necessity, obviously you do it, but it would be insane and silly. They're on the berry for for a reason. Just plant the whole thing. That yeah, exactly. It will grow. No reason to do anything other than plant the whole berry. That's the whole thing about fruit. Like if you're gonna eat it, you eat the strawberry, of course. But just imagine. Just imagine being like, ah, yes, I'm gonna pick off every seed from this strawberry, and then just being like, okay, I'm just gonna throw the rest of the berry away. Like, come on. It's a single strawberry, so of course it's not like crazy, not insane on the nutritional content. But it's at least a little flavor blast, you know? Get a little something something from it. Mmm, cat treats. They busting down the back door here? Oh, okay, we got a couple of zombies. You know, we're clearing out the neighborhood bit by bit. With how much we've had to wander around. With how much killing we had to do. Why is my character so anxious? I feel. Do they have an anxiety disorder? Is that why they can't sleep? I mean, it would explain a lot. Maybe I need to get some beta blockers. Ooh, there's another generator here. God, what a mood. Girl, you got an anxiety disorder or something? Drink the fruit punch. I feel like we're pretty good on our... Like, we're just eating because we have the opportunity. And to keep the belly full. A full belly is a way to improve the morale, for sure. society thrives on a full belly. Which of these houses do I want to settle in? I wish that any of these bushes were fences. I would really like it if any of them were fenced off properly. That would make deciding where we want to set up a little bit easier. Got 2 in there. 3. Oh, good. Sorry, that's 4. Gunshot noise. Pulling them all over. What was that? Yeah, I used to be I'm a fire axe enjoyer. The fire axe being able to kill so fast is just huge. But like 1 or 2 levels in long blunt and the crowbar just becomes so good. Getting better and better at swinging around my bar. I mean, it's just like a piece of metal. But the durability is what really makes the uh the crowbar such a superior weapon in this game. Not knowing that you can get into pretty much any situation with like a half full crowbar and not have to worry about what might happen. That's a huge boon. Big boon on the mental for sure. They're good. I think I want to start setting up in one of the houses near to the edge here. Like maybe this one. It's because then I only need to board up one side. Then I could have a long backyard. But I'd need to make a huge wall here. That's a lot of planks. That's a long-term goal though. Oh, this is the house that we stumbled into that had all of those zombies. Both doors are broken. Yeah. And they've got a grill in the backyard already. Okay. I think I'm thinking this is where we start then. Gonna need to start assembling all sorts of stuff for it, but how busted out the windows aren't busted out on the front. That's a good place to start. Are they busted out on the back? Yeah, we got one busted in the... Sorry, I know I can stop saying busted. It just makes me feel good, you know? We do... This doesn't have a TV in it, does it? It does. Never mind, I'm a liar. Okay. Well, we can just close this door. Easily dealt with. And everything else seems to be... This... You know what? I think this is the place to start. Rotten pizza, though. Slap everything in the freezer. Not a ton of food here, but that can be worked with. Rotten pizza for a rotten rat. Yes! You know that the rats love the rotten pizza. Okay, I think that with this, we can start. We'll just close up all of the curtains and the like. Okay. So we can start unloading our stuff here. Put everything gun related on the table. The glass bottle there too. We definitely don't need. We definitely don't need an empty gun. We don't need the Molotov. No, just. This is a place that we can set ourselves up nicely. And then we can start getting a little silly with it. Do I have. I do. Okay. On the map then. This is home. This is where we want to be. Sad letter. We can finally start unloading all of the junk that we have. Probably don't need all of the matches and such. Hmm. Probably keep the full match, a more full matchbook over the disposable lighter. Our fanny packs are full of medical gear. Put our single bullet down. Probably, we'll keep the bottle opener and the can opener. Probably don't need to keep the first aid book on us. Lighter and matchbook for the Molotov. Do we have... Yeah, we have enough match. This is when things get a little less interesting in the moment to moment, but it does mean that we have a place to call our own. A place to hang up for the evening consistently. Put away these. Don't need a lot of this stuff. Sleeping pills we'll leave off. The double fanny pack strat just cracks me up. I find it so amusing. I could not tell you why, but dual wielding fanny pack. Gotta double check every room that we have here too. Okay. Now, we have our car too. We can start toting things around. I left it back over here. I know that much. We do not have another instance of us not knowing where we left our car. Thankfully. It's just up the road. And we'll pull it around the corner and start unloading things in the house. Or at least the garage, maybe. Yep, there it is. The Spiffos van. A little bit of blood on the hood, but you know. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had food in the trunk too. Oops. We'll just put that on the ground. Okay, well, we have some good stuff in the back of this bad boy. Oh, did I leave it running this entire time? Oops. I thought I turned it off, but big oopie. But yeah, we'll just we'll pull around, we'll drop all of our stuff off, and then we'll start grabbing everything out of the trunk. Oh, I didn't unlock. This is my problem. I didn't unlock the garage. Can you even fit a vehicle in here? You can. Pretty much all of this except for the full gas cans. And the empty ones, actually. How much space does that leave in here? 26? Okay. Let's close our doors. Don't want zombies just wandering in. And then I guess we'll go house by house. Figure out exactly what we can get. We emptied out pretty much everything. I guess I'll take a meat cleaver. We'll just put everything on the floor first. Anything that we think is worth grabbing at some point, we can just do that. It's in the handbag? Okay. I do actually want the can opener too. Oh, there's the zombie. We knew it was coming. I saw the guy climbing around. Come on. But yes, we will just gather everything off of the floor when we're done. Bleach and baking soda. Animal care. Okay. I guess books are worth grabbing too. Twigs and a fireplace poker. A fireplace poker for a weapon might actually be kind of good. Okay. What are we at a good stopping point for now? I think we are. Normally, I like to go the full time, but today I'm having a little bit of intestinal distress, and I figure I don't want to leave people waiting. So, probably TMI, but I'm gonna I'm gonna head out a little early. Be nice to my voice. Yeah, we're gonna call it just a smidge earlier today. It's been a good stream. Thank you everybody for stopping by. We're going to raid. Who is live right now? Let's go raid. Um, let's raid Prey. He's playing some Pacific Drive. I think that he's got some funny stuff going on, and Pacific Drive is a game that I think has a lot of potential for a good time. So go say hi to him if you so desire. But Thank you everybody again for stopping by. I love you all. Mwah. And have a good rest of your evening. Happy Sunday if you celebrate. Bye.